Hey everyone, this is Gabriel Benjamin, aka Mr. G, and today I'm getting out for a ride. I wanted to give you some tips on how I approach getting on my bike when I'm feeling really tired. As you can probably see in my eyes, I'm a little sleep deprived and wanted to ride today, but was feeling myself just really like when it came time to get out the door. But I have a bunch of mental tools and different physical approaches for how I make the most out of getting out on a day where I'm exhausted. So here's some tips for you. So first thing I'd say is take the pressure off. So if you're thinking you need to ride X amount of miles, or that your worth or value as a cyclist is based on how fast you go, work on changing your mindset. It's okay just to get out for 20-30 minutes. It's okay to plan to do an hour and cut it short. Just work on feeling like it'll be a successful experience just so long as you get out there. With less pressure, you'll be more likely to get out the door. And most likely, as you warm up and get your circulation going, you'll start to feel better. Maybe not amazing, but better than when you start. And next tip from your Uncle G, in alignment with taking the pressure off, don't use devices. Don't use a cyclometer, don't use a power meter, don't use Strava. Now, if you know that really helps you for your tired days and recovery days, like using your power meter to make sure you do really low watts, and that's one thing. But mainly, I discourage you from tracking your ride or making any sort of comparisons of your ride, because it's not really about any times you make or how many miles you do or anything numerical. It's about getting out on the bike and getting your blood flow going and getting your mind in a better space. So take my advice and just know I lead by example. My handlebars are clean right now, other than using this phone, which I know is ironic, talking about not using a device while talking to a device. Other than using this phone, no apps, no data, just the ride, just the woods, a little bit of silence and fresh air. We got some grades coming up. Fortunately, it's below double digits, so it shouldn't be that bad today. And in alignment with not focusing on the numbers, don't focus on any sort of dogma around pedaling. If it feels good to pedal a super low gear, do that. If it feels good to kind of soft pedal, a little bit of a lower cadence, whatever's helping you feel relaxed and like you're being fed by your ride, as opposed to coming home even more drained. I also want to encourage you to stay open. And by that I mean stay open to going out. Maybe it starts to rain, or maybe you feel really bad, like you realize you're coming down with a cold or who knows what. And you're like, you know what? I was planning on doing 15. I'm gonna cut that in half. And also stay open to going out and riding your favorite gradual hill and feeling good by the top and deciding to ride down to the bottom and do it again. You're not beholden to any rule of how you should ride when you get out there. If you're really adapting to mental flexibility, you can do anything that feels right for you, and that can adjust as you're out on the road. All right, bright clothing. If you're exhausted, your reaction time is going to be slower. So it's good to be extra visible out on the road. Also, bright clothing, bright colors, reds and bright yellows, stimulate you to feel alert. So that can be helpful too. All right. So lastly, pick a route that you haven't done maybe for a bit, or at least one that you feel really good about. Take a moment to think about it, think it through, and then pick a route that you really think will be perfect for you. For me, I actually like climbing when I'm tired. And today I picked a climb that's not too hard. Has a lot of easy bits in between the steeper grades. And the steeper grades are never in the teens. It might be a little 10%. Mostly it's like 7 and 8 with a lot of 3 and 4 in between that. So I know I can do this hill when I'm tired and really enjoy it. I know I get some juice from being in the woods. I know it's really quiet and that will be good for my mind. So I knew this route would serve me for the day. It's also an out and back hill, so turning around a little early is not that big a deal, so long as you can keep your ego humble about it. Having someone to talk to is nice too. Today I'm talking to you all. Having a friend who's a good riding partner and respects the fact that you're just riding for blood flow is awesome. A shitty riding partner will try and take advantage of the type of energy levels you have and stick it to you, even if you agree in advance to go easy. I think we've all been there with that asshole riding partner that's like, yeah, easy ride. And then they go for it as soon as the road turns steep. So good riding partner, thumbs up. Sometimes you're better off alone, but in terms of passing the time and a little camaraderie when you're fatigued, quality riding partner goes a long ways. Anyway, these are my tips, what I find helpful. What works for you may be different, but give these things consideration. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you want to learn some yoga with me or join me on tour, check out information I have in the description. I've got a tour in Santa Barbara at the end of March 2022 it will be now. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to staying connected, and I hope this video was very helpful. Take care. Best wishes.